Hello, hello, hello. I want to welcome everybody for hopping on to our MLSBitcoin Club overview tonight. My name is Nikki PinkKGoddess, and I will be sharing this overview with you guys. It's going to be really brief. I don't want to take up too much of your time because I'm sure you guys are very busy. Someone thought highly of you to share this overview with you because they thought that you were someone that's looking to create wealth for yourself and your family. On the screen here, you see where it says in big white letters, bring to, help to, get to. It is really that simple here with the MLSBitcoin Club. I've been online myself since 2007, 2008. I came online because I was a real estate agent working for a local builder. I walked into a sales meeting one day after just buying a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom house, just having a baby, being told that I was laid off. Now, I'm sure you guys can imagine what that felt like. You know, you're living your life, not worrying about how bills are going to get paid, walking into a sales meeting one day, no longer having a job. Then to add complications to things, you go looking for a job at the unemployment office. They find a perfect match for you. You go through the whole interview process. They tell you that you're a great candidate, but you are overqualified and a liability, so they cannot hire you. So if you guys can imagine what that's like, that's how I felt back in 2007, 2008. I turned to the internet, and I have not worked a full-time job since. Earlier this year in April, I found myself in a financial situation from a neck injury that I had in 2015 that caused me to have surgery. And as you guys can imagine, my savings and everything was depleted. And so I was on Facebook one day and I saw a way to create income with Bitcoins. Now, I never heard of Bitcoin before. I reached out to somebody that I knew that was in the industry, that was a 7-figure earner. And I asked them, hey, what do you know about this Bitcoins? Is this legit? You know, can you tell me anything about it? And they told me that you want to get as many Bitcoins as you can. It is the future. Less than 1% of the people in the world know about it, and you are ahead of the curve. And that, guys, is what it just took my breath away when I really heard that, because I was like, are you serious? You mean to tell me that I'm getting in at the beginning on something that's going to be so popular? But I'm going to tell you guys, I really didn't realize how popular it would be, because the research that I did at the time said that one Bitcoin would be worth $5,000 by the end of this year. And if you guys have done any research on Bitcoin, you see that it hit the 5,000 mark in September. And we just had a $19,000 Bitcoin a few days ago. And right now it's hovering right at 18,000. So as you can see, the person that told me, they were not joking. They were dead serious. And I'm glad that I listened. I've made a lot of Bitcoin since then, guys. And I am so excited to be sharing this amazing opportunity with you guys, because guess what? You don't have to go through all the bumps that I went through to create Bitcoin, because this wealth club that we have here, it does all of the guessing, takes all of the guesswork out of it. It's very simple. As you see, bring to, help to, get to, it's just that simple. So with that being said, I want you guys to see this next slide. This is what our website looks like. Very simple. MLSBitcoin Club provides instant payments to those that decide to become a part of the wealth club. It's that simple. MLS stands for Massive Leverage System. Now, like I said, the cost of one Bitcoin right now is right at $18,000. No, a lot of people don't have $18,000 laying around to be able to purchase a Bitcoin. But guess what? If you decide to join this wealth club with us, you can leverage small amounts of Bitcoin. 1 second, please. You can leverage small amounts of Bitcoin so that you can come out of your pocket with a percentage of a Bitcoin and decide to get started with this wealth club with us, as well as you're building 2 powerful systems in one. Now, that is going to be actually the MLSBitcoin Club, which I'm going to share with you, the matrix side that allows anybody that wants to take advantage of the matrix to create wealth for themselves and their family. And it also has an aspect to where, like somebody on our team, she was cooking Thanksgiving dinner with her family, and she received some payments because she shared this amazing wealth club with others, and people were joining while she was cooking dinner with her family, which turned into passive payments for her. You're also going to get access inside of the club that shows you how you can buy Bitcoin without all of the astronomical fees that can sometimes be associated with purchasing Bitcoin. You're also going to get access to the Facebook group that was created by Mr. Darry Perkinson. He is the creator of this wealth club, and he shares information on stocks, options, trading. He does crypto currency trading full time. So he shares different tips and things inside of the Facebook group. He goes live whenever. So you're going to get access to all of the information because you will get access to the private Facebook group. This slide right here, it's time to start building your home economy, is a very important slide because if your home economy is not growing, there is no one to blame but you. New ideas can pay your mortgage this week. What this slide simply means, guys, is if you're someone that's dealing with the situation financially, you're the person that has to fix that. You know, it is because of you. There are so many different ways that you guys can create income or extra Bitcoin or whatever you want to call it. You may hear me say Bitcoin and money and income, guys. It's all interchangeable because when you're creating money, you're going to use that money and turn it into Bitcoin. And when you create Bitcoin with this matrix that we have here, you can also turn that into money to pay things like your mortgage, your car payment, your rent, your utilities, childcare, food, gas, whatever necessities that you need. If your home economy is not where it needs to be, guys, you are in control of that. Do not depend on a job to do that for you. Take control of your home economy. A lot of people ask, Nikki, well, what is Bitcoin? I'm not going to go into a whole overview of what Bitcoin is per se, because you guys can go to Google or YouTube and do more in-depth research for yourself. But in a nutshell, Bitcoin is pretty much a digital currency, also known as a cryptocurrency, that allows people like you and I to exchange member-to-member payments with Bitcoin through a Bitcoin wallet. You can exchange however much you want. If you're in another country and you need someone to send you some Bitcoin, they can do it very simple. If you have expenses that need to be paid and let's say you decide to join this wealth club and you get Bitcoin in your Bitcoin wallet and you need to pay a utility bill or some of your mortgage or car payment and you want to know how to convert your Bitcoin into cash, it's very simple. You log in, make a transaction to where you transfer the Bitcoin, turn it into cash, transfer it to this BitPay card that you see on the screen. It's going to look just like a Visa. You can go to the website, bitpay.com, order it for under $15, which converts, that's USD, but you will order it in Bitcoin, and they're going to send you this card in 7 to 14 days. Once you earn Bitcoin or have Bitcoin in your wallet, then you basically would just transfer whatever amount of Bitcoin you need, and you can pay two ways. One, you can take that card, swipe it, or call and give the number over the phone and pay for something. There is no charge for that because that's just like a credit Visa transaction. Or you can go to an ATM and withdraw up to $3,000 per day, and there is a very small fee to do that. As you see here, this slide, MLS education is dedicated to wealth principles. That's what you're getting access to with this wealth club here. Inside of MLSBitcoin Club, there's tons of wealth information available to you. Like I said, you get access to our private Facebook group, and you also get access to wealth information in the back office. So once you become a part of this wealth club, that is what you're purchasing access to. It's no different than becoming a member at a Sam's Club or a Costco or a gym membership. Whatever it is, you pay a membership to access book clubs, all of those things. It's the same thing, except for with this club here, you're getting access to create wealth for yourself and your family. This slide is very powerful. As you see here, as of November the 28th, this wealth club has paid out over 145 Bitcoin to its members. Payments were sent to member, guys. That means that over $1.4 million was sent out to the members, not to the creator of the program. That's basically what was sent to its members. That's very powerful. Like I said, instant Bitcoin, member to member. Hold on one second. I have to mute everybody out. I'm sorry about that. This slide right here is our team's advanced strategy, guys. Now, this slide shows you the 10 levels. Now, one thing you guys got to understand is you have an option. Once you decide to join our club here, our team's strategy and what we share is for everybody to start on starter and level 1. Now, of course, a person can start just on starter. We get that question all the time. Yes, you can, but you're going to be doing the work twice. The reason why you want to try to start on starter and level 1 is because people do what you do. If you tell somebody, hey, I just joined this amazing wealth club, they have access to information, plus they have a matrix built inside where you can create wealth for yourself and your family. I started on the starter level, then they're probably going to do what you do. But if you tell them I started on starter and level 1 because I want myself and my team to win faster, they're going to likely do that. And that has been the experience that I've experienced. So starter and level 1 is going to cost you 0.062 of a Bitcoin. We're going to get over the pricing in just 1 second, but just so you guys know, the reason why you want to do both positions at once and start on both levels is because when you cycle starter and level 1 at the same time, everybody will be able to go to level 2 instantaneously instead of starting at starter, cycling on starter, then going to level 1, cycling, then going to level 2 in that order. So if you start at starter in level 1, you'll cycle, then go to level 2, cycle, go to level 3, cycle, go to level 4. Your goal should be to get to level 4 as fast as you can. You want to try to do this within your first 2 weeks. I did it in 10 days. Many leaders on the call did it in 10 days. It can be done in 10 days. This is one of my favorite slides because I'm always about the money. Anybody that knows me, they will tell you that if you ask Nikki about a specific opportunity, her first question is, how much is it going to pay? What kind of money can I make? Because for me, guys, time is money. Time, it takes the same amount of time, effort, energy, and focus to build any one opportunity. I don't care if it's a network marketing opportunity. I don't care if it's a passive program and you're out here sharing it with other people. It takes the same amount of effort to build it. So for me, I want to make sure that for my time and effort, that I'm going to be paid handsomely for it. So I always want to know, how can I get paid? So with this slide here, all profit and income examples that are calculated are estimates only. As you can see, we're talking about a $17,000 Bitcoin. Guys, 2 days ago when I did this slide, we were talking about a $15,000 Bitcoin. Last week, we were talking about an $11,000 Bitcoin. So as you guys can see, the price of Bitcoin is continuously fluctuating. So this is an estimate. Earnings are not dependent on individual efforts and cannot be guaranteed. That just basically means that your hustle and my hustle or someone else's hustle that's on this overview may be different. Some of you guys watching this may need money like yesterday. So you're going to move at a more accelerated rate than someone who is comfortable financially and they're just doing this to secure a little extra money for themselves and their family. So that's just all that means. So with that being said, let's discuss these levels really quick. Starter in level 1, like I said, is 0.062 of a Bitcoin. The cost is about $1,054. Again, it's an estimate. The payout is 0.168 of a Bitcoin when you finish all levels, all cycles on that particular level. That's going to be a total of $2,856. Now, you could take this and pocket it and transfer it to that BitPay card if you wanted to. But what we suggest is that you level up. You want to get to the next level as fast as possible. So what you'll want to do is you want to level up to level 2. Level 2 is going to cost you $1,794. So out of that $2,856, $1,794 is going to go to level 2. That's going to put $1,062 in your pocket. Now, guys, do you see this? You got your money back, right back. So now you're operating in complete green, no red, no nothing. You're operating in straight profit. So now that you're on level 2, it cost you when you were on level 2, you made $5,100. Now it cost you $3,494 to go to level 3. You want to level up. You want to get more Bitcoin. So when you go to level 3, you're going to put $1,606 in your pocket. Now that you're on level 3, it's going to pay out 0.6 of a Bitcoin, which is $10,200, guys. You're not going to want to spend that. Not all of it anyway. You're going to put $1,660 in your pocket, and you're going to take $8,594 and level up to level 4. The reason why you see this level highlighted is because, guys, this is a powerful level. At this level, this is going to pay you out 1.5 of a Bitcoin, which is over $25,000. Do you guys understand that if you decided to go to level 5 out of this 25,005, that basically it will cost you $17,094 to go to level 5, but you would put $8,406 in your pocket. Now, there are a lot of you guys that are on this overview that do not make $8,000 in a month. And there are those of you that may make that, but you're making it with 2 families. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to mute everybody. Okay, sorry about that. Some of you guys that are on here making $8,406, you may be making that with the combination of more than one person in the family is working. You may have 2 jobs. You may have 2 jobs and a side hustle. You may be making it with a combination of multiple ways, but I don't think that there's probably anybody on this overview that's making $8,406 from one job. So the reason why I say you want to get to level 4 as fast as possible and within your first 2 weeks is because that will create an extra $8,406 for you and your family. That will change a lot of lives. I'm not going to go through all of the next levels, but guys, this is it. This seed profit column here, this basically shows you what you would put in your pocket if you decided to level up every single time you cycle on each one of these levels. So on level 5, 51,000 is what you make, but if you go to the next level, you'll put 16. Same on level 6, 102,000 is what you make seed, but if you go to the next level, it's 50,000 in your pocket. Then another 50,000 in your pocket on level 7. Level 8 is another 101,000 in your pocket. Guys, on level 9, there is no other level. So when you get this 36 Bitcoin, that's 612,000, that's what you make because there is no other level. If you add all of these numbers up, that's 841,000 in your pocket. Now, there's something that you need to understand. With all of these numbers right here, that is just basically saying that if you go to each one of these levels and cycle one time, this is what and then you go up a level each time that you cycle, this is the amount that you're going to make. Please understand that there are a lot of people on this overview right now, including myself, that have cycled starter level, level 1, level 2, more than one time. Some of us 2 and 3 times because that's just the way it works. You only have 6 positions per level. And every time you get 6 positions filled, you have to start a new matrix. So you may be saying, okay, well, explain that to me. Let me show you this. So like I said, our team's advanced strategy is starter and level 1 because we want you to cycle 2 boards at once. When you do that, you're going to get this payout twice, basically from starter and level 1, and it equals what I'm going to show you. So just as you, the person that's watching this overview right now, imagine this is you. You get started tonight. You're going to start on starter and level 1. So basically, when you sign up, you're going to start with a blank board on starter and level 1. It's going to look like this. Nothing here, here. It will be nothing here and here. So imagine you share this tonight with Lisa. Lisa gets excited and says, oh my gosh, I'm coming on board with you, girl or guy, whoever you are. When Lisa comes on board tonight, she's going to sign up. Okay, then Lisa's going to share this tomorrow with Bill. When Bill comes on board and he does start it in level 1 as well, you watching this overview right now will get paid $952. That is for 2 people that you shared it with, one who shared it with one. Do you guys understand how powerful that is? For those of you that have heard of cyclers before, your typical cycler works like this. You got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your 6th person is when you get paid this amount right here. So this would be a typical cycler. If you were building this with a typical cycler on starter and level 1, when you got your 6 people complete on both levels, because everybody's coming in at starter and level 1, when the 6th person entered, you would then get paid a complete total of $2,856. But what Mr. Wall Street has done here with this amazing matrix that he's created for us is when you get one who gets 1, you're going to get paid $952. When Lisa gets another person, that's another $952. When this person over here gets a person right here, that's another $952. So basically you're getting these payments depending on whenever you get them. They can be paid out numerous times throughout the day, over in the night. It doesn't matter. When a person hits these pay lines, which is your B line as you see here, on 3, 4, and 5, you're getting paid this number 3 times. So that's going to be a total of $2,856. When you get your 6th person right here, it's going to close this out because why? You got paid all 3 times that you could get paid. Now your 6th person is going to close this matrix out and you're going to start over with a brand new matrix. This can happen unlimited times on unlimited levels, guys. This is so powerful. This page right here shows you our team's core team of 14. This is a powerful page because basically what you watching this overview want to do is you want to make sure you identify your 2 people. You may have 10 people you're sharing this with, and 10 of them may sign up. But out of those 10, there are going to be 2 that you know that's going to be passionate like you, and they're going to go to the top and make sure they hold you accountable as well as themselves. Those are the 2 people that you want to write here. Then you want them to find their 2 that's passionate like them, that's going to hold them accountable and make sure that they're going to go through all of the levels together. That's the 2 that goes here. And the same for their 2. You want to make sure they identify their 2. When you get this sheet filled out, that's your core team of 14. There are only 6 people that can go on each board. So once you get your core team of 14 of people that you know that are passionate like you, that's going to go through all of the levels, there's no problem with you going through all of the levels because you've identified 14 people who are committed like yourself. All members that you personally invite follow you over and over again. Let me give you a quick example of what that is. So like I said, this is you watching the overview. You referred Lisa, who referred Bill. Now imagine there's a person here, Mary, Paul, and Tom. Mary, Paul, Tom, Lisa, Bill. All of these positions are filled up. So now you need one more person so you can close this out. You've already gotten paid 3 times, $952, $952, $952. You've received a total of $2,856. You've probably already leveled up to level 2 because you've already got the money to do so. And plus you put a little in your pocket, which you started with. So you've already leveled up to level 2. Now you just need one more person. So let's say Lisa was a superstar and she got her person here, and they got their 2 people. And Lisa cycled before you. Well, guess what? When Lisa cycles, that means her board looks just like you, but it's filled up. So she got to start a new board. Where does Lisa go? Lisa goes wherever you are. So whatever board you're on and wherever there's an empty spot, considering we were talking about all of these positions being filled and Lisa cycling, she would fall here because this is the only empty spot that you have left. So what that would do is that would cycle you. So that means that Lisa would fall here because you personally sponsor her. She's going to fall back on your board, close out your matrix because that was your only open position. And now you have a brand new board to do this all over again. So just imagine if you personally sponsor 10, 15 people who are go-getters just like yourself, how many times you can cycle and get payments on your beeline position 3, 4, and 5 in a day. Last but not least, the power of Bitcoin. Guys, I think this is probably one of the most powerful slides that you will see because it explains to you why you need to get some Bitcoin today and what would have happened if you would have had some by now. Those of you that are watching this, if you would have owned 1.685 of a Bitcoin on June 30th, that would have been $4,311 that it was worth then. If you would have held on to it, not touched it, not spent it on October 25th of this year, 1.685 of a Bitcoin would have been worth $9,198. Again, you held on to it, didn't touch it, didn't do anything with it. On November the 19th, when I recalculated this, 1.685 of a Bitcoin at that time was $13,510. Guys, today, 1.685 of a Bitcoin is, let's see, I'm going to do it live because I just been telling people a number, but 1.685, I think Bitcoin is, when I looked at it right before this, was 17,800 times 1.685 of a Bitcoin, $29,000. Do you guys understand how powerful that is? So that means that if you would have owned just 1.685 of a Bitcoin on June 30th, that was worth $4,311 at that time. Today, it will be more than triple what it was worth then when you bought it. So if right now you are someone that's in a financial situation and you could use an extra $2,000, $3,000 for whatever bills, plus an extra $2,000 or whatever for Christmas gifts or whatever you need it for right here being at the holidays, you could go and transfer $2,000 to $5,000 or even $10,000 if you needed to of Bitcoin to handle your business, and you still will have some sitting there in the bank adding more value as Bitcoin continues to go up. So the reason why you need to own Bitcoin is because, guys, Bitcoin is going to do at least 20,000 to 40, maybe even 50 or 60,000 in 2018. The question that I have for you is how many Bitcoin do you want to own for you and your family in 2018? The question is, how fast will you get that Bitcoin? It's totally up to you. There are people that are on my team that came in that are under me in this matrix that have made more Bitcoin than me. I personally made over 1 Bitcoin in less than 15 days. I don't know exactly the number, but I know it was less than 15 days and it was over a Bitcoin. There are people that did 2 Bitcoin probably in less than that. So what I'm saying to you is, you are the one that is in control of how much Bitcoin you earn and how fast. It's very simple. Just share this overview with people that are looking to create wealth for themselves and their family. It is that simple. All we do is bring to, help to, get to. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. You're going to probably get more than 2, but just keep that in mind with the simple motto, B2H2G2. That's it. If there is a live overview, get them on a live overview. If there is a recording, we have plenty of recordings floating around. Send them the recording. Those that are interested are the ones that you want to work with, not the ones that's going to ask you a gazillion and one questions and talk about all kind of crazy negative things. Those are not the people you're looking for. You're looking for people that's like yourself. You got on this overview because you're looking to create wealth for yourself and your family. And that's what we have here at MLS Bitcoin Club. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this really quick, brief overview. I'm going to bring like 1 or 2 leaders out to share a few things with you guys, and we're going to close it. I want to invite you to get back with the person that shared this with you, because let me tell you guys, you can continue to sit and watch on the sidelines. Somebody that shared this with you that you know, they're probably going to be making a lot of Bitcoin, and you don't want to be somebody that's kicking yourself. So with that being said, I'm going to open it up for, I see Isaiah. Let me start with you, Isaiah. You're unmuted. Well, it's not letting me unmute you. Hold on 1 second. Let me stop this recording real quick. I want to invite you guys to get back with whoever shared this overview with you. Get your questions answered, and we will see you guys on the inside of MLS Bitcoin Club. Signing out. Peace.